Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and it's Long War. It's Wednesday, so yeah, therefore it's Long War time for us, and I'm looking forward to it. We got a swarming mission. We're back into the swarming territory for what we're dealing with here. Lovely. Can't wait. Actually, I think overall we've done better on the swarming missions than we have on the last light mission, if you want my opinion. But we shall see what today has in store for us. Maybe we're going to start wishing for swarming missions or something. Yeah, who knows? I've said crazier things than that. And we will find out soon enough. So we'll wait to the top of the hour, get folks a chance to join us, and then we'll get this thing going. Hope everybody that's here already is having a great day. Nice day here. Lots of rain today. Lots of, not crazy rain, but lots of short bursts of rain throughout the day. I was able to sneak out to the market and get some shopping done I needed to, and I barely squeezed it in between dark clouds, and I got home dry. So yeah, any mission is dangerous these days. As the enemies start ramping up, any mission, even a light in the future, can become a dangerous mission. Yeah, you can't always go by swarming and light. But the only thing we can hope is that with this new base that the aliens have built, Nightmare, maybe they don't have quite the resources. Put together the worst of the enemies they have available, because that costs them resources. So, yeah. I'm not 100% familiar with the game mechanics to know exactly how that works, or maybe they can on the first mission, because there's significantly less resources than they ended the month with. So maybe we'll get lucky that way, or it could be that they put their resources into this first mission that's swarming, and then the later missions get a little easier. Or they do some harvests before the later missions, and it just stays steady throughout the month. I don't know. For as much as I've played this game, I haven't figured everything out, and I'm not one to delve into the mathematics or all the game files that I can have access to figure out what it might be. So I only know what I play and what I experience and what it feels like. Pretty much. Okay. Let me check one more thing over here. And we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes soon enough. Okay. To my eyes, everything is in order. We're just waiting for the top of the hour now, and we'll get this thing going. And we'll hope that I can make this thing happen. We will hope. Oh, this might help once I get going. Now I'll be able to hear things, among other things. That's usually a helpful thing. Have something in my ears so I can hear what's going on. Hey. Seems like I always forget something at the beginning of a stream. I either turn on the microphone, turn on the camera, put the headphones in my ear. Yikes. And it's top of the hour, so let's get right in here and see what we're dealing with today. Oh, and as far as I put out a little poll to see, and I checked it about 20 minutes ago, to see who everybody thought the winning thing would be. Let me just go here. The Asian Pier one is the one that won the vote. So we're gonna find out if that is indeed the map that we end up facing. Yeah, this one. This is the map that won the most votes. Every map got some votes, but this is the one that had the leading vote count, with a combination of both the Discord vote that I put up in the channel and the community post vote that we put up. So that's what we're looking at. And this is it. United Kingdom, swarming. Swindon, UK, here we come. So at the end of last episode, I was hemming and hawing and couldn't figure out how to equip everybody. And I kind of haven't touched it. The one thing I've done is Van Dorn. I've had him have the marksman's rifle in my thinking, and I've had him carrying a shotgun. So I ended up carrying this. And I don't know if it's right. I have 2 shotguns on my medic. Nefertiti, No Relation Jones, and Gleaser, our assault. So I wonder if I should have one more, because long range weapons I have rockets. Yeah, I count the rockets as long range. We got our sniper range 11, and we've got, oh boy, Floki with an LMG. So we got some ranged power. We got some then medium power, if you want to call Ripley's saw, and then if you want to call rockets a medium instead of a long range. And then I have 2 up close. So it feels, even as I have it equipped right at the moment, it feels balanced. Is anybody having any quick thoughts you want to throw out there about this build? Otherwise, guess what? This is what I've decided to go with for the day. We have only 2 rockets on our specialist here, mainly because health-wise, we gotta hope he gets a good promotion and gains some more health. Because I needed to use a vest there over an extra rocket. So a little nervous about that, but no, I have 1 there and I have a 3 here, so a total of 4. And 2 smoke, 3 smokes total. Oh, 2 flashbangs. But no, you know, AP or AT grenades. Basically, my Rocketeer fills the role of all the grenades. And all the other ones are more defensive kind of thingamajiggers. So, no, the Marksman Scope is probably a day away. The Marksman Scope is a day away. I would love to have it. I would love to have it. So, technically, he's not a long ranger with his rifle here. He's not, because he doesn't have the marksman's rifle to extend his range. So, you know, with that in mind, hey, Floki, how you doing? Just in time to see you going out with your LMG today. You know, with that in mind, since I don't have the marksman scope, that would make a huge difference, having somebody else at squad sight, or, well, it's not squad sight, but he would have squad sight, giving him regular sight +5 if I had that. And because of that, maybe it just makes sense to do that. Because I could still hollow target with a frickin' pistol. I can still get in range to hollow target, which is what he brings to the table. And then I have one more shotgun option. If we're just in a position where we have to, we just gotta blast somebody, blast some alien in the face. So there you go. That simple question, Nightmare, you didn't even tell me to take the shotgun, but that simple question changed my mind. Made me realize, unlike Felipe and Enrique, the range master, range 11 as our sniper, he didn't have that extra range. So yeah, since he doesn't have the extra range, we're going shoddy. When we get that marksman's scope, that's going to make decisions a little tougher. It'll be a lot easier when I have hit and run to equip the marksman's rifle when we start picking up that perk. So there we go. I made a change after all. I think I said in the Discord I was pretty happy with the setup that we had, but guess what? I'm going with this. And everybody hang on, buckle up, and you guys in the team here, adjust your sights and let's get going. We'll find out which waterfront map we got ahead of us today. It's not as long a flight as last time when we flew over to India. Let's begin our assault. Enduring Serpent.
We've just received another report of an abduction in progress in a densely populated urban center. If we allow the aliens to succeed, it's going to spread panic throughout the area.
Thank you, Bradford. You know, if I had known the operation name was going to be Enduring Serpent, the silly little thumbnail I made with a shark head, I would have changed it to a serpent or an eel head for the waterfront aliens that we might face today. That's kind of funny for a waterfront title of an operation. Let's go see if we can get this done. Oh, and it's this map. So technically, the view on the one that won the vote is kind of that building at the other end of this map. So let's go see which... it's confusing pictures of the map choices today. But anyway, let's launch our mission and get this done. All right, we're gonna do okay because Nightmare did his traditional "keep safe out there, people" comment. You know, there's certain things that are said on the regular that if I don't see them, I get a little nervous.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by
I'm not
5.
superstitious or anything like that. I am not superstitious. Nah. Okay, so we'll kind of look straight ahead. So we got our buildings here, we got a little cover here, we got cover inside the building, we have a roof available, but it's only half cover up there, and then we kind of have the no man's land here. Then we get into a couple storage containers here that provide full cover. Beyond that, a little more no man's land, and then we get the final building in the back. So there's lots of full cover at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end, and in between. Sorry, it's not like you all can tell, it's just black on the screen, but I'm giving you an overview of the map without being able to show you. So, well, let's start it off. I got a pair of motion trackers, so we might as well use them. And enemies dead ahead. Looks like potentially 3 right off the bat. Wow. Okay, so it's like if I move forward to even take any freaking kind of cover, we're gonna have some problems. So let's see how I want to approach this. Because, I mean, they are dead ahead, which means they're probably right out in this open area, which means it's could potentially be dangerous back here for anybody. Now I can put smoke down so that we don't have to worry about... We have to worry about hits, but not critical hits. And if it's a type of enemy that charges, that could be an issue. I would have 2 people that... Well, I have 1 person I wouldn't be able to move and shoot. So that takes away one of my options offensively. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to move this way, and if they're there, we should be able to move up in through the building a little bit, because the only window in the front is here, and if we stay to this side of the building, we might get lucky enough to get ourselves a little farther forward. I'm going to do this, and I don't think I'm going to have anybody else that can open that second door. So maybe and I don't want to run here just in case I've misjudged line of sight. So we're gonna come here. Okay, that part I got right. And hopefully, maybe, if I feel daring enough... No, what I can probably do, if you look at this... Oh, I don't have any movement left, so we're not getting a sense of Gleeser's movement, but I think his movement would get us up to the window. In fact, let's kind of test that out. Yeah, because double move here by Peter Van Dorn also gets us up to the window. So I think what I'm going to do is see about getting Floki positioned here. It's only a step further, but that one step, because they're in from the front, so we don't have much movement to play with moving forward. So maybe just for starters, I stay on the same plane and at least get Floki into a position of cover for next turn, and we'll try to hold off the activation till next turn, is what I'm trying to think, if I can do it and yet still get everybody in potential position. Coming up onto the roof, being farther forward, would probably be too close. What I think I'm going to try, Felipe, let's get you at the base of the ladder. How about that? And except let's do it running behind Van Dorn, because I don't want to even take that one step forward if I'm not comfortable going there. So let's have you run behind Van Dorn. And then not go on the roof, but be ready to go on the roof for a potential sniper shot. And you'll be in blue move range to run up there and snipe because you have the marksman's rifle.
Moving out.
And we're just gonna try and set this up as carefully as we can. Floki, I would love to get you in here, because right now you can just make it here. And so if I move you farther up, you'll be able to get up to firing positions near the front. That's not an issue, and then I'll have suppression available. And this is the big quandary I have, is where can I put Shakti rockets and still... Where can I put Shakti rockets and still have a steadied rocket in relative safety somehow, just in case? Because, well, you know, if it's down here, that may cover... Hey, Felipe, we got you positioned at the base of the ladder here, ready to jump up and snipe. And just for your information, we got our opening pod. We haven't even moved Van Dorn, because I think if we go one step forward with Van Dorn, we activate. Something like that. So we're trying to be real careful with our sight lines. So I would love... Yeah, I hope you don't die either. I would love to come here, and I'm thinking, although I'm not, it's not a guarantee that I can get steadied. Doggone it. And I'd hate to activate on the last move after everybody else has gone. So what I'm going to do, I'll keep my medic with the smoke nearby for next turn. I'm going to actually steady you right here in the back. And we'll put you in smoke. That means you might have a chance to get hit. But we'll see what the enemy's like, and maybe I won't need to use the rocket, and then I can get you to cover to steady. So I'm going to bring you right here, and we're going to have a steadied rocket, just in case we have the worst case of enemies ahead of us. And then we'll have enough shooters, hopefully, here on the roof, suppression options ready, where we can protect you a little bit. So, Van Dorn, let's come across.
Sir.
And then we'll also bring you up here to get ready to run up to the window. That should be good enough for you to reach if we decide we need a shot from you over there. We got a hunker here, no choice about it. We're gonna bring our medic and smoke Nefertiti over here, and then we'll just come right here. And we're in position. And here we go. Alright. Okie dokie. It is now our time to make this thing happen. It is now the time. to make this happen. So let's open the door, Gleaser. And let's check your motion tracker, because you're a little farther forward. It only looks like a pot of 3, my friends. It only looks like a pot of 3. So let's see if we can take a peek at what that pod might be from this position. Okay, we got 3 seekers. And 2 out of 3 decided to hide. Okay, yeah, and 1 is like right in front of us. and we can't see it because of that. I wish I knew where they were. Now I don't feel so... It doesn't seem so critical for the Rocketeer to not be there. And getting Felipe up on the roof right now does not seem as vital either. Especially with 2 of them hiding. Van Dorn, where can you get? I could bring Van Dorn right here to blast that thing with the shotgun. Let's go find out if there's an angle for suppression from here.
Got it.
And there is. And he's down on the ground. That's a 98% shot. And guess what? These guys aren't good to suppress anyway. They just disappear. Yeah, if it comes through the window, I can overwatch and it's going to die. But 98%, come on, Ellen Ripley. I mean, it's not like you have any heat ammo or advantageous ammo to hit it. But I'm taking that shot. And that was a good crit. We almost took it out in 1 shot. So my next question is, does Floki see it? No, unfortunately not. So I can afford to move Floki slightly differently. I can afford to get rockets moved in another position and steadied. Shakti rockets. So we put you here. You did that for the team, and we ended up not needing you over here. Hey, Trumpkin. Glad you could make it in here. Thank you, thank you. And we're off to a wild start with 3, count them, 3 seekers. 2 are hidden, and we just hit 1 solidly. Damage reduction be damned, because we got a crit. We didn't quite kill it, but we got a crit. So I can actually find out now. Van Dorn, do I dare take you out the window for that shot? Now you have motion trackers. There's no other pod in range, so I could safely come out here other than the other, you know, the other seekers that would be shooting at us. But I could bring Van Dorn out here and I can throw smoke on him. That would be a definite possibility. How far could you throw smoke from way back there if I needed it? Yeah, so I'm not going to throw it before we shoot, but I can definitely get smoke coverage out there from right where we are, because I want to keep a shotgun back here in case they materialize near our rear shooters here. And Felipe, I'm not putting you on the roof for that very reason. We're going to keep you near others, at least. We're going to keep you near at least somebody with a shotgun. So let's get our Rocketeer here. And we'll re-steady just in case. It'll either help us with the shot or give me an option if another pod rolls in for the rocket. Okay. Here we go. Now it could mean that they move up on this on Van Dorn, but he's got Steadfast also, and if he's going to take a shot for the team, he's at 8 health. They shouldn't be able to kill him in smoke. He famously said, "Chokesters." Are you saying Ellen Ripley is a chokester because she didn't kill it? We're going to come right here.
In motion.
And we're going to get the seeker count down to 2. He's got his shotgun. Blam.
on me.
Okay. Then I'm going to keep you right where you are, Floki, so you can still overwatch. Because if they try going for the people in the back, we've got your overwatch. Unless, of course, it's you. And we'll do an overwatch here in case they try strangling over here. And then I am going to pop the smoke. Just for safety. Van Dorn's safety in particular.
Smoke's in the air.
And then, Felipe, I think I'll bring you over here and put you on Overwatch. Well, you know, it's not... yeah, it could help Floki's on Overwatch to help Shakti over here, Rockster. And then, yeah, your Overwatch can maybe help over here. It's going to be hard to hit at close range, but, you know... It's a swarming, Trumpkin. It's a swarming. And we found the first pod of 3, so we have a long way to go. There could be, after this pod, 12 more out there. The only good thing is, it looks like we're facing one pod initially. So, I guess that's the good news, eh? For hidden seekers, we don't quite have as much Overwatch as I would prefer. But we killed one of them. Oh, there it goes! And that's pretty close range to ask Felipe to hit. Come on, Floki, you should be the one overwatching this guy. Come on. Come through for us. There we go. Oh.
Damn it, missed the target.
Yeah, well, Shakti, if he's doing the love strangle, that's probably the best thing we could hope for. And then the other one's still flying around out there. So, Floki, we're going to give you another chance. I mean, come on. 83 frickin' %. Hit the sucker. Yeah, there we go. And now I think Nefertiti is in a position. Once I move Nefertiti around. So what I'm going to do is this. Where should I move? Yeah, I'm gonna move you as a sniper right there. Well, no. Let's keep our sniper back here. We have no clue where the other one could be right now, and I do not have a battle scanner to expose them. I'm gonna bring you over to this building just so I can
I'm on the move.
get my shotgun right here.
Will do.
Nefertiti.
Kill confirmed.
You know, that seeker made the mistake of referencing Indiana Jones in front of Nefertiti. This is what happens when one does this in front of Nefertiti. Okay, let's overwatch again. Let's prepare for the inevitable here. I can at least bring... You two can cover each other pretty well. I wonder if... Do I want to bring... No, I'm just going to bring another shotgun here in between. So if we have one up here, I have options on where to go with my shotguns. Because we can deal with these guys close range once they make an appearance. So I feel like this is a good move. Or a safe, kind of in between, cover all bets move. We'll overwatch here. We'll overwatch here. And we'll overwatch here. And rockets. Last time we steadied you, they targeted you. Let's just overwatch you, and maybe they won't target you. They must have felt threatened with the thought of one of your shredder rockets, as seekers should. So we're just going to overwatch you this time. Oh, they're going for Floki, and yeah, once again, I placed the wrong weapon for Overwatch to guard Floki. Oh. And Floki, Shakti returned the favor of missing his Overwatch shot, just like you missed your Overwatch shot over here. Just want to point that out. Team, go team! I'm going to give you a chance at a slightly longer distance, Felipe, see if you can hit, because
okay.
What else are we gonna shoot at? Yeah, 83% is a hell of a lot better shot than right next to him. So let's at least see if you can connect on this one. And you did, but the damage reduction reared its ugly head. I'm gonna give Shakti a chance. Just like Floki got to redeem himself after an Overwatch miss, now Shakti gets to redeem himself. Can he? Yes, he does. And he does the same thing, gets it down to 1 hit point. And Nefertiti, I imagine it looks like here, XP wise, I'm gonna try and give you this kill because that seals the deal for you on getting a promotion. So we are going here. You can see it from here, so it says, and you're gonna blast away from here and get a promotion. All right, so we're off to a good start. Glacier, how you doing? You're on this mission and you're still alive. Yeah, he's I shut tight. That's right. He is known as Range 11, not Range 1. Nightmare. If you knew that was going to happen, you should have told me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so I have med kits for single ticks, but they're still both at 7. Now, if we run into the Beard Mutons, you know, that would change my opinion of how we're set up. But I'm going to do a turn of reloads here, so we're going to get more forward facing as we look to reload.
Bangs out.
And okay, you're short of breath, so I'm just going to reload you here. Instead of moving, we'll just reload everybody so we're ready for the next round here. Nobody seems to be close, so we'll overwatch with a pistol. I hear sectoids. So far, this is not sounding like a May mission, at least, but maybe the resources that they spent on their base are not being spent on upgraded enemies yet. Seekers, to be quite honest, are considered upgraded enemies. So, in their own pod, so it's whatever I'm trying to say. I think we'll go here and we'll go, well, how far could Floki make it? Okay, I'm gonna bring Floki here.
10-4.
And we're good. I'm gonna bring, therefore, our Rocketeer. I'm gonna have you steadied right here. We're gonna steady you. I'm gonna hope we get to use a rocket, so I'm not gonna reload you first. And then, we need to get you reloaded, Smokeman. Nefertiti, no relation. Yeah, we'll get you up on the roof as a proper sniper should be located.
I'm on the move.
And reload.
We're green to go.
And we've reloaded here. Let's get back to Nefertiti. She's gonna need, Nefertiti needs to move and reload. So we'll put our smoke cover here nearby and reload.
It's killing time.
Nefertiti has not been so much of a support medic today. Nefertiti's been a killing medic today. And we're just gonna hold this line steady, and then now that we've all reloaded, we'll start pushing up next turn. I don't know that I'm hearing a lot of meld in the distance. Let me know if you think I missed a meld queue concentrating on the Seekers. I very well could have, to be quite honest. And then we'll motion track and move up, make our move forward.
We have eyes on the target.
Do we? There's no target, Van Dorn. You know, he's a little rattled from his infirmary time, I think. Sectoids, yes, yes, yes. Sectoids, yes. So we don't know how wicked they're going to be.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Is that drones? Drones and Seekers. Okay, now we're seeing the meld. As soon as I say I'm not sure about the meld, we get indicators that we have meld. Let's go see who has the most motion tracker. Well, y'all have 2. So let's move forward with a motion tracker. And let's kind of angle over here because we heard something back here. They may well be on the barge. And it sounded, I think, that a clear drone sound, I think. And if it is drones, there are more than likely 4 of them. So then the next question is, shall I move forward, trying to see if that's what we can see? I don't know if we're quite going to be in range from here, but let's take a peek with Nefertiti. Because if it is drones, and that's what I think I heard that sound to be there, I'm not as scared as I could be. Nefertiti, let's get you into full cover. It means you will not have a shot this turn or be able to lay smoke. Maybe I can get somebody else going over there. As drones, they're going to mostly charge us. So I can probably keep suppression there.
In motion.
Let's hustle Van Dorn. Now, who would matter the most this turn if it's drones? I want to kind of activate them. Well, I may activate them with Floki. A little too early for Cyber Disc. I know, imagine. That time will come all too soon, Nightmare. That time will come all too soon. Because often Cyber Discs have a posse of drones, so, you know, you hear the drone sound, and sometimes it can fool you, maybe. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna push it.
10-4.
Okay, so we're safe. I got good suppression and good cover here. That's nice. And so therefore, I don't feel like I need to really worry about much. Let's just come here for now. Do I want to get you a little closer? Do I need to worry about being in half cover? Drones, we'll take the risk, Ellen Ripley. We can always back in here if we have to, because you can move and shoot.
Of course. Got it.
And we'll overwatch. Well, if it's drones, yeah, but a shotguns won't do anything. We don't even know that they're moving. And then to have a rocket a little closer sure would be nice. A steadied for shredder, a little shredder action could be kind of nifty. So let's get ready for that. And we're gonna overwatch here too.
I feel, Commander.
Oh yeah, and then I can definitely afford to bring a sniper up here, and let's overwatch. See if you can pick off a drone for us. There's the sectoids. So the drones, if that's what we saw here, are not moving. I would like to. Who has 2 charges left? Van Dorn, you've been chosen to move forward. Okay, we don't really have to move you very far forward. That should be close enough. Well, let's come a little farther. Make sure we activate these suckers. We got some shots ready for them.
Affirmative. I have movement.
And it was indeed drones. It's easy for me, little old me, to act, you know, it's easy for me to mistaken seeker sounds, drone sounds. I don't have seeker sounds down pat all the time. So four drones. Like it. How many do you see? Okay, only 1 is in your range. So blast away. They're very timid drones. Drones quite often really rush forward. These did not. So Felipe, I'm going to give you some help. Okay, actually I can suppress 1 farther, so I'm not going to do... And I was saying, yeah, I'm going to out-tell you. Let's check one more thing. Scatter is 3. So there's a pretty much chance. There's a chance I shred them all. And with that damage reduction, this might not be a bad thing to try. The odds of me picking all 4 up with the 3 scatter, really minimal. But let's see if we can shred 3 of them. Let's think positive. We're going to shred at least 3 of them. Shakti's first rocket. Oh, that's why he's called Rockets. That's why his last name is Rockets. He's Rockets for a reason. We just shredded all 4 of those freaking drones. Did you see how he did that? Oh, baby. I love my new Rocketeer, my newly named Rocketeer. Thank you, Shakti Rockets. Oh, baby. That was clutch. Okay, so that means... That means I start feeling more... Well, I'll tell you what. Let's shoot at the first one. And just shoot at it. And if we miss... Well, no, it'd be good to lock some others. So, guess what? I'm not going to get hollow targeting on them because I don't like the position of Van Dorn. Because they can easily flank them. And even drones can hurt. Unless... I threw another smoke. Let's do that. Let's throw another smoke over here for our folks. Let's come over. Well, you know, let's. Yeah, okay. We're gonna come right here with our medic. Well, if you're gonna be in smoke, let's come up here. Then we can smoke the group right here. That's what we're gonna do.
Heading out.
So that's what Nefertiti's job is. But in the meantime, I don't mind keeping Van Dorn here because now he can't be crit by those things on a shot. And let's just now the problem is on half of these things. Well, I guess it makes it's silly to let's see what the shot is with the shotgun. Yeah, we gotta do it with a pistol. We're gonna try applying this for Felipe. Well, Felipe, do you feel confident to hit his 75? Because I'd rather hollow target another one, to be quite honest. So I'm giving you a less than certain shot here. And we're going to see if you can do it. Van Dorn will then. Hey, Werner, how you doing? Glad you could make it in here. Is it true? Yes. I shouldn't have doubted H11. Should not have doubted H11. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to try a pistol on this one. And if we can somehow manage to hit, we have a chance to kill it being shredded. Van Dorn is being Van Dorn. He's getting the feel back from being in the infirmary. And then now I can suppress the one in the back that has the best chance of moving and flanking. Since he's the farthest over. Actually, they both probably can. But we're going to suppress the one in the back, and that would be this one.
Aye, aye. Ready to fire.
Then we got Ripley. And she's going to be in smoke too. I don't know if this is quite in range. Oh, so not. Not quite in range, but that's the limit. So we're going to be able to at least overwatch with you, Ripley.
Ooh, I like
For any of them that get aggressive. Oh, we have Gleaser too. Let's see if Gleaser can get a pistol shot from up here. Now the problem is they all have more health than a pistol will probably take care of, but let's weaken it down some more then in the process. Or yeah, we'll just come here. That one we have a better chance to hit. But it's 2 health. Let's just try to weaken this one at 46. Not a great shot. Didn't think it would be, but it will be a lot closer for shotguns if they do get brazen in advance. Oh, wow. It's still got hideous damage reduction, even being shredded. I thought that would help us fight through some of this. I'm still going to play it safe with smoke because of their ability to potentially flank. One of them can. And that way they can't crit with the smoke there, or they're not supposed to be able to. Especially this early in the game. He's going for the flank. And we just missed. We hit the pole. Anybody that's seen some of our Phoenix Point playthrough, he's going for the flank. A double move!
I'm flanked! I'm flanked!
That's an idiot drone. Quite the idiot drone, is it not now? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the holo targeting on with you again. 58% holo. I wonder if the shotgun gives us better chance to hit for holo. It sure as heck does. Van Dorn, are you going to take away? Yes, he is.
Drinks are on me.
Sorry, Felipe. So what I'm going to try is this for Felipe. How far can you get forward? And will you be able to see that thing from here? It says no, but I have a feeling you might have a line of sight from here because it's squad range, so that's why the sightlines doesn't think you have a shot. I think, but I think you will.
On my way.
Bringing the sniper off the roof. And you do. It's a little faint back here because of squad sight, but you do, and I'm giving it to you. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the shot even a better chance for you by applying Floki's holo targeting.
Come on. Don't get ahead.
Now, try this out. 85%er. This team, maybe it does show the squad sight, the you know, that 5-tile squad sight. I know regular squad sight it does, so I was thinking maybe it doesn't show the marksman's rifle one. I'm probably totally wrong, and therefore I should have known that. No, it did see, but it doesn't show the little circles. I think it's just that mod that does some weird things sometimes. Because it sees marksman's rifle and it just says normal range. So if it's beyond normal range, I don't think it's designated to identify, is it somebody who has squad sight or not? Maybe it'll count the marksman's rifle differently and it'll just know that gives the extra sight. I don't know. I'm spitballing and I'm not sounding very smart with that. I really don't know. Really don't know. So I think we'll just hang and do some reloads. Well, I take that back. You know, we do have meld, and it's a long, narrow map. So if it's far enough back, if we can stay semi-aggressive, get aggressive, maybe we'll have a shot at it. So who up here? 1 charge and 1 charge. So I have 2 charges. Oh, Van Dorn's already moved. How far can you get? What I'm thinking is, let me bring you here. And I don't think you'd be able to peek around here and see if they're right there. And we didn't get a sense when we saw here, so I think I'm just going to come up here so we're as far forward with our 2 remaining charges. This should be a safe move for me. Please, game, don't make me eat my words. Okay. And so therefore, I need to get ourselves in position as we move forward to have an angle through here if we activate through there. And this should be safe for a double move for my Rocketeer. You know, famous last words on all these big moves, but we did not get indicators with our motion trackers that there was another pod super nearby. Not that they can't move, but those were the indicators. Okay, Felipe, you've already moved this turn. I got Ellen Ripley. Yeah, I probably, and I think you moved this turn, so Ellen Ripley, we'll start bringing you over in this angle. And that means you no longer have smoke, Nefertiti. I'm going to bring you down this way, because this is your shotgun would be in play in case we get into close combat in this area. So this is the second range of full cover that we have. This, a lot of it being destructible. Even these thin metal walls are somewhat destructible. Then we go more into no man's land, and then we get back into the full cover potential with the building at the back. So now you're getting a better picture on the layout of this map from what I explained. I'm going to bring Nefertiti up here. And since we're going to be up close, let's switch in advance to your shotgun. I'm just gonna Overwatch.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, guess what we got?
Oh, it's go time.
3 Seekers and a drone. Way the heck back there. I mean, way the heck back there. Oh, so our guys here were close enough to see them. That's what activated them. And before I advance any further, we're gonna see if there's another pod sneaking about out there. And yes, sirree, Bob, there is. So this one activated, there's the melds right there. So I don't even want at this point. And these are the last two, these should be the last two. So we're looking at 4, 3 Seekers and a drone. And guess what? These 3 have got to be, unless they're close enough to the edge where it's a pot of 4. So these 3 or 4 have got to be the sectoids. Because there's only 4 pods. Or should only be 4 pods on this map. So we know where the enemies are. So we gotta play. So I'm probably gonna peek out next turn. Well, no, I wonder if moving up even. I wonder who. Ba-doo-doo-doo. I gotta get us in position to fight these guys. I gotta get us ready and in position. They're gonna be charging. And some of them are gonna go hidden in the process. We already have a couple weakened down. I think this full cover is fair game for Ellen Ripley. You only have a regular rocket now, but it can still help us. It's a lot harder to hit, but we're going to still steady you. It doesn't have as big an area to make up for the scatter like the Shredder rocket did or does. I'm going to keep these 2 here because I'm afraid if I run like here to move up to here, the sectoids could see us. I mean, if we saw those guys from way back there. And then I need to get my sniper ready. Felipe, you know how this works. In fact, if we're lucky, you have this shot right now. As after I move you up, we may actually get first shot, first blood. Here we go. No hollow targeting to help you on this one. Or can I? Because Van Dorn's right here. Can we get within the ring of closeness? No, not quite. So I cannot get you help unless I run here and risk activating the sectoids. So we're going to get Van Dorn.
Sir.
Just right here. I'm going to reload in case I need these shotguns as they get closer. And I'm actually reloading there. This one right here, I will switch. Ooh. Nah, it's not gonna do anything. I'd rather Overwatch with a shotgun on this particular situation. Yeah. In case some of them charge and get close enough for us to do something. Now I may have to play around with you coming up. I wonder if he's at that range, maybe I can move here with Nefertiti and not activate the sectoids.
I'm all over it.
And then move up here without the sectoid seeing us. Now, next turn I can Overwatch with a shotgun. Shotgun protecting shotgun. And let's take this shot, Felipe. Help us out. with our next pod. I had to lean on that one because it didn't quite look like it was lined up right. I had to lean. Yeah, I think swarming can get up to 16 enemies. And pods, when they get later in the game, Felipe, swarming can be a lot more than early game. As they grow in experience, grow in resources, pods can be larger. So there could be a lot more enemies later in the game on swarming. And there you go. Early game, there are some limits. And what do we have here? I guess we just Overwatch.
Safety's off.
Stealth. Two of them are stealth. Whoa. I did not expect just to sit back there with a long range shot. Who the heck expected that? Not me. Not me. Absolutely not me. I wonder if I can get Van Dorn over here. I'm gonna be, it will very much be risking things, so I guess. Well, let's try again, Felipe. Second time's a charm. That's not quite the saying, but maybe we can do it. Yeah, it shot at us in cover though. That just in full cover. That is not normal Seeker AI the way I understand it, but oh well. I guess exceptions are sometimes made.
I'm running low on ammo.
Maybe I don't take any more shots from Felipe until it gets a little closer. Well, since we're in half cover with our Rocketeer, I'm thinking of moving a little closer and steadying here. You're still not in range because, yeah, the hidden ones are what's going to play the game. I'm keeping, and since we got hidden ones coming at us, I'm going to keep Van Dorn back here to help shoot them off people. We need people to shoot them off people is what we're going to need. So I'm not going to rush forward. Sorry, Meld. Sorry, Meld. We have what it takes to deal with them, but when they're hidden like this... Okay, Felipe, 2 in a row. The jokes are starting to come out. You better start getting the aim back, getting the mojo back here. You better get the mojo back. Let's just Overwatch.
On the target.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually take an opportunity to reload on this one. We'll Overwatch here. I feel confident that he's gonna not be able to hit us at that range. Famous last words.
I feel, Commander.
Let's find out. Now he's moving. Yeah, we missed. The target was the Seeker. Oh, I see how they're playing it now. And the other ones are staying hidden. And you don't do diddly against the ones that are hidden. And you can't see that thing? Is it that low on the horizon that you can't see it? It's like Felipe can see it. He has just enough distance going back where this does not cover his shot. So that means I can bring you over here and you should be able to see. Oh yeah. So Ripley, you're getting moved out of full cover.
I'm on it.
And Shakti, you're probably getting moved into full cover. Well, we'll see. But first I'm going to take this shot. And then we're going to be forced to reload. 3rd time's a charm. Now this is the same. So 75%. Come on now.
That's a load. My weapon's spent.
That is a load of bull. I'll agree with that statement. That is a load of bull. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring Floki farther forward, give him better range back here when the time comes.
Good to go.
And since we now know we're prone to get shot at by Seekers, I'm gonna extend a little cover here. And since I'm pretty confident, who knows where that drone, those Seekers did come with the drone, did they not? You know what I'm gonna do? Since the others are gonna probably appear and make their appearance to strangle us, what else am I gonna shoot the rocket at? Unless I need to keep it to blow away cover for the sectoids. But I'm gonna do this, and maybe Ellen Ripley can follow up with a shot, and we can kill this one nasty little Seeker that's been avoiding us. Let's hope he cannot avoid this rocket.
Si fa sul serio.
He did not avoid the rocket. Felipe, that's how it's done! Okay, here we go. Let's Overwatch. Actually, that's cover. It doesn't quite get up to the full cover. I think I'll just stay here and Overwatch. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just take care of Shakti while we're at it. Just so some weird shot doesn't take him out.
You're good to go.
We'll play it that way since I don't have a shot. And then over here, we're gonna watch with our shotguns
We have eyes on the
against one of those hidden Seekers appearing on us. There's our drone. Being aggressive as they tend to be, but nobody's in our sight line, so Felipe, you get a reprieve to reload. Make sure you reload. Make sure you reload with the bullets that say hit and not miss. We'll try that one. We'll try that one. Oh, I actually have sight on the guy. And probably nobody else does. Oh, I do! Holy moly. So I'm gonna try at 43%. Well, hell yeah, I'm just gonna get the holo targeting with my shotgun. Okay, we missed. It wasn't a great shot, but you have a shot now, and it's 80% with your shotgun. Now, I would think the shotgun at that distance is gonna scatter and we wouldn't do any damage, but you know. This is XCom, maybe we can. We're XComming the aliens right now, is what we're doing. Okay, Shakti, let's get you reloaded. Since you have no more rockets, you're now a regular shooter, like so many others. And I'm just gonna Overwatch. We're waiting for those, so sorry, Meld. We wanted you, nothing personal.
Come get some.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. Got it.
There she blows. Can we hit? We sure can with Ripley. Can I get one more follow-up hit to protect Floki? No, we cannot. Why? Oh yeah, because you shot and you shot, so that only left this, and you reloaded, so yeah, okay. So we hit on the one chance we had. Let's kind of take a look. Felipe, you have your promotion. So be grateful for that. Felipe's like, I got my promotion. I don't need any other shots. Now it's beginning to make sense. Van Dorn has his promotion. Who needs a promotion? Guess who needs? Shakti Rockets? You sure could do with a promotion. We're going to give you a 90% chance to hit and get your get another kill. It won't give you the promotion, but it'll get you a lot closer. I shouldn't have said that. That demotivated him. He was demotivated. Ellen Ripley, she's got her promotion. Is there anybody who needs a promotion? Kurt Faulkner. I'm bringing you... I imagine if I come here, you're going to have a better chance for a promotion. Or moving you closer to a promotion. Yeah, 100% you want your promotion. There we go. Nefertiti already got her promotion, so we're looking at the nice mission promotion-wise. Now, one more seeker, right? Yeah, one more seeker, and then we know we got sectoids out there after that. So let's set up to protect. So I'm going to pull you back, Nefertiti.
Will do. Incoming fire.
Well, we know kind of where that other seeker was. We see it now. Nothing needs to be said. Is it high enough for anybody else to see? Yes, except Ellen Ripley does not provide hollow. Loki. Yes, we provide hollow with you. And we'll suppress since you're rattled from that latest attack, apparently. And we're gonna get some help to kill this sucker. Ellen Ripley has a promotion. Shakti, I'm gonna wait and see if somebody else hits and weakens it before we give you a try. And just trying to get our sniper back in a groove. Here it goes. Yeah, cloaked Overwatch. Yeah, that's the way to say it. That dastardly fucker. Let's go here. Felipe, we got you out of the rut of 75% to hit. Let's break out of your rut now. We're doing everything we can to make this happen. We got your back. We had enough fun making fun of you. Now we're going to make sure you get back on track because we might need you coming up against some sectoids. So let's do some movements forward again. Let's do some reloads and get ready for the sectoids coming up.
Nice.
Yeah, Felipe's feeling a hell of a lot better right about now. A heck of a lot better. So I'm going to bring somebody, if you can make it there, to peek around this corner. And we do not have the sectoids in sight. And the meld we were hoping for died. So was that the only meld? Holy smokes. Cheap map. These long, narrow maps are a pain to get to the meld, especially on the swarming. We're going to bring... that's Nefertiti. Who else do we... Oh, yeah, here we go. We also... Well, we're going to have to reload. I'm going to bring Nefertiti to do the peekaboo from this spot.
I'm on it, Commander.
And the sectoids have moved. Oh, unless they're... Oh, wait, I take that back. Remember, the first time we saw them, they were right behind the meld. They could be right in this room. So maybe I can get a little more aggressive with that knowledge now in moving forward. And Floki, I got a medic nearby to help you out. We're going to get you to full cover. Oh, yeah, baby. So Nefertiti, you stay right there and get ready to heal next turn. In fact, I'll bring you right here so I can put someone else there.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And Felipe, since you have squad sight, we'll start with you right here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And just reload for now. And then we're going to get Van Dorn right here. And we'll just reload the pistol in case we need a cheap hollow target shot. And I'm going to... Yeah, beyond this point, it's half cover, baby. Until we get up to the building. So I'm just gonna... Since we know it's safe, I'm gonna just dash you up to here, Ellen.
Oh, yeah!
She's... Stand me in the open! Oh, yeah! That sounds like Ellen Ripley, right? Yeah, I can't remember what the Seekers provide. If it is it meld or is it Illyrium? I forget which ones do the meld. Or is that floaters? Floaters may have the meld. Because they're melding bionic with... Yeah, who knows? With mechanical. I'm going to reload. We're going to make sure we're all ready as possible as we move up to the building. Oh, they've moved within the building, so they're no longer in that one room. But I still think it's going to be great position for us to try moving forward. Loki, you're far enough forward where I think we're in good shape. I'm going to not get too aggressive this turn just because I'm going to do this.
You're good to go.
With Loki down to 6 health, we need to pause briefly to do that. Therefore, we're not going to push too far forward, although it seemed like they're in the building.
Of course.
So I'm going to keep this angle as we bring people forward. We can at least start bringing people forward. And if we're going to be fighting in a building, a lot of those people I'm bringing forward are going to be those sporting shotguns. So it did work out okay. I guess there was enough long-range battle where I'm okay that I changed him to a shotgun, but it could have worked with the marksman's rifle too. Let's see, how far forward do I want to push you? We'll go here. And Felipe will bring you up here.
On my way.
We have eyes on the target.
We'll reload.
Rock and roll. Got it.
No sound cue this turn, so we won't know exactly if and how they moved. What we will do, yeah, you can stay there. What we'll do is we'll start moving forward our shotguns. And yeah, I can't hide on either side of the door here to get in there, but you can see it looks like the back doors are all open, so they have been in this room before. We just don't know where they are now. Van Dorn did... No, one of us, we will know where they are, so we'll get Van Dorn up there to give us a really good indication of where they are coming up. And we'll block the door so they can't run out towards us. And next turn we will, so we'll inch forward to better place ourselves. And then, Loki, I'm a little limited on what the best place will be for you, but we'll pop you here. And Nefertiti, you got a shotty, so get all the way up there.
Solid copy, Commander.
And then, where is a good spot for a sniper? Should I keep you over here in case there, or maybe I should keep you right here in case we have a shot through the door straight away?
Moving.
Wouldn't that be a cool, fun shot if we could make that happen? And if we do get a shot through there, there's a chance they could be in cover, so why don't we just steady you?
Time to fortify our position.
Okay, they seem to be more on the left. Well, let's go take a peek. Oh, they came back inside. They're right in this room. They are right in this room. So what I can do, is this door, oh, this door is shut. It looks like 2 are in here, but they should all 3 be together. Oh, one's in the corner. So 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 sectoids in the final pod. And they're there, there, and there. So what I'm going to do is quietly open the door. And then we're going to put a shotgun and equip a shotgun. And we're going to set up some shots out here for when they walk out of this room. How about that? And then I'll put somebody else to stand in front of the door so they don't pop through this door. And we'll see if we can have a little surprise waiting for them if they wander out of this room. I think that's a play. Van Dorn?
In motion.
Who else do we got? Glazer? You can only make it that far. It might give you a shot. Does anybody else have higher mobility? No. So we'll put a shotty here. We'll have 3 shotguns to potentially have close range shots here. And they're all equipped. And then you, Rockets, you'll be right in front of the door, and anything that doesn't die, you'll be able to break through the door and go blam, 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 and hopefully get another kill. And then we got Ripley. Well, we're bringing her inside too to potentially help out.
Of course. Ooh, I like that.
Make sure all, yeah, Overwatch, all the shotguns are the ones chosen. So this is what I'm going to do in case they come out of that room and they decide they are going to scatter, and if they survive, that is, and they crash through this window to scramble away. Why don't we set up our sniper over here?
Roger, Dodger.
And get ready for it. And why don't we set up Floki over here? Just in case. Because I think we got the interior covered.
We have eyes on the target.
And they didn't move. They're stuck in that room. Well, if they're going to be stuck in that room, get stuck. I'm going to come right in here for a shotgun. I can bring the other 2 here, and then we can open this door for any finishing off that we need. This is the kill room, the kill zone, I guess we're going to call it.
Affirmative. New contact.
And they're going, oh shit. Holy dice. Okay. Let's go with this first shotgun, Van Dorn, against the leader of the group, the one with the most hit points.
Nothing's moving down
Now
there.
they're really fearful about not having a leader. Oh, and they tried opening the door. Look at that, door's open now. Shakti? Oh, maybe it's not open. That's a mistake. That's a weirdness of the game, but now you can see him. I'm gonna give you a shot for a kill. Because otherwise, if I have my shotguns shoot first, there won't be any left over for you. So you're gonna need to apparently get a crit, and you'll have a good chance, 58% for one, to get the kill. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations. We're trying to help you out, and yeah, we would have needed. Oh, you know. We would have needed more than that 1 kill, but at least we got you another kill. Let's come over here. Gleeser? Yeah, you could use a kill.
We nailed it, Commander.
That was a fun ending.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, gunners don't kill very often. That's for sure. Yeah, but the reason I didn't Ripley have a promotion? I was trying to get others up near their promotions, which is why. And since they already have a promotion, I figured let's try to spread the game. You know, the more promotions we get as quickly as possible, the sooner we get to the level where we get squad size 2 and get that extra soldier. And that's huge if we can get that sooner than I normally get it. So we didn't get the meld. That kind of sucks. But given that the meld was all the way in the back, that was going to be a challenge to fight through a swarming mission to get there quick enough.
It is always reassuring when our troops return from
Okay,
another mission
Gleeser's like
unscathed.
oh so close. Oh so yeah, Floki I couldn't have made a shot because he would have had to move to get one. And Nefertiti, yeah, and Ripley. We're gonna have to work on that nickname for Ripley. But Nefertiti got her. Yeah, so we got 4 promotions out of this one. In fact, let's take a look at them right now. Chichka's in the window. It's wide open, so if you heard a dog barking in the background, it's because the window's wide open. And he's perked up watching the dogs. There's 2 dogs playing outside. So if you're, I'm just explaining that in case you're hearing some barking noises coming through on the microphone. Let's get our promotions done. Ooh, this This is always a little bit of a tough choice for me. I think I'm going to take a look at some options that I have real quick. So we're going to lose the sound real quick, but I want to kind of confer with things here to clear my head. I wasn't prepared for people to get all these promotions. So let me take a look at what I was thinking about for Felipe. See, it's usually between these two. It's usually between these two, Ranger and this one, the sharpshooter. And this consistently gives you extra crit chance, but it only gets the aim bonus perk against enemies in full cover. And so it doesn't help with the flying enemies that you're built to deal with. So I'm thinking in this instance, Ranger might come in more handy. It also gets your pistol stronger for when floaters land behind enemy lines. And I'll probably equip snipers that way for that reason with pistols. The laser pistols a lot of times. It negates the long range penalty with pistols. But overall, you do +1 base damage, which, you know, if you had this, you would have had a kill instead of knocking that one seeker down to 1 damage. You know what I'm saying? So Ranger comes into play in my book more frequently than Sharpshooter does. And in this instance, that's why I'm going to be playing and picking this way. Yeah, Ranger's the most common pick. I could go with Sharpshooter here. And these are the 2 tempting choices. And even though I've shown you, you're aware of the builds that I follow, they're more guidelines than hard choices that I always follow them rigidly. I'll vary depending on the soldier stats, this and that. And so I think I am going to, though, in this case, stick with the Ranger. All right, Van Dorn. We're going to be able to promote Van Dorn. We got our... So what we're going to have to start thinking about is when we get close to our 5 missions with this round of officers, we're going to need to be saving up $200 to get the next level of officers opened up. Or, yeah, since I'm concentrating on yeah, Sharpshooter. Did you hear that? Sharpshooter. Einstein is bringing it today. He is bringing it today. Okay. Van Dorn, I don't care what the build says. We're giving you Battle Scatter. 1 away from hit and run. He's been, if you've been following all along, there's been some great shade going on. I hope anyone else out there doesn't go into a long streak of misses because, ooh, this room's gonna bring it. This room's gonna bring it. Yeah, pot and kettle with banana. Yeah. He had to take it for a while, so he's figuring, I'm gonna dish it out for a change. So yeah, it all makes sense now. All makes sense. Okay, so we're close to the hit and run that I really like at Tech Sergeant, so good job, Peter Van Dorn. Ellen Ripley. Yeah, you were the flusher, and generally the other builds I give Shredder, you'll pick up heat ammo to go along with your flush, so you'll be a tool that we have for robotic enemies, and that's the build we're going with you, because you got the aim to make this work. And let's see if your aim goes up, hopefully more than one. Ah, it went up one. Ellen. We got to work on a nickname for Ellen Ripley. Trying to think back to the movies as far as things she might have, names she could have been referred to, or we could refer to. Yeah, I talked it in. Sorry, Nightmare. And Nefertiti. I would like Will. A paramedic, you know, this just means med kit. I once per turn, I can use a med kit without an action. If the free action cannot be used in the same turn as lock and load, I am eyeing the smoke. Deploy a smoke grenade once per mission. The smoke confers plus 20 defense and This, I already, did I pick smoke earlier? Yeah, I picked smoke and mirrors, so I get extra use. This smoke, what does it do? It, I guess it gives me an extra smoke the way I'm reading it. Yeah, it gives me an extra smoke grenade, is what it does. Now, the only other thing possible to take, and I'll tell you what, I may just go ready for anything as an officer. Oh, Jonesy is the cat. That's true. That's cool. Or it could simply be, you're right, simply could be alien. Maybe I'll put it up for a vote. You know how I love my polls. Yeah, we'll put together a list here, and we'll kind of look through the chat, and we'll put together a list. We'll put it up for vote. You know, I'm not afraid of posting a poll. It's just coming up with enough polls to make me happy. So I think just because of the leadership role, since we already have double the smoke, we already have the extra med kits, I think it's more important to build skills and the will that Nefertiti is able to share as a leader. And yeah, she's a leader, so she will. There will not be any psi in this. So I'm kind of leaning toward ready for anything, therefore. Let me do one more quick peek on my side again. Sorry about this, folks. It plays with the music in the background. Well, that's kind of weird. This build is not great. They want me to pick paramedic, but I have different thoughts. And like I said, I don't agree with all these builds here. So I'm going for the extra will, because that benefits, in my book, a leader the most. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're up, look at that, we're up to 61 freaking will. That's good. That's good. All right, so we've done this. And because we have Stay Frosty, the longest fatigue is 4 days with Ripley and Gleaser, and everybody else has 3-day fatigue. Oof, awesome. And this is going to be a busy month, so low fatigue is good to turn people around and get them back out there. And here we go. No meld. Yep. So the Seekers give us a hefty Illyrium and alloys is what they do. It's the floaters, I think, that pop in a single meld. I think that's the way it works. Somebody correct me for sure if they're wrong, but nice pickup. 115 cash. I'm gonna need that 115 cash. So we're on the 4th. I have to build any satellites I'm going to build. I need to build by the 10th, I think, to have them done by the end of the month. because we've got, if you remember last time, we got the uplink ready. It'll be done in 18 days before the end of the month. So the satellites I'm planning to build for our spammer got through on the Twitch side, so I'll have to see if I can take care of that. And I thought I had something active that should have shut that off, but the keywords that were used here might be different than some of the earlier ones. Anyway, let's take a look. Oh, and I gotta let Cheat Scout. He bored of the dogs barking outside. So I'll be right back as I let him out. And therefore, since there's barking dogs outside, I'm gonna take care of the window. So I'll be right back. Okay, Cheat Scout. There you go. There you go. Okay, that wasn't too long, and it feels a lot quieter to me now all of a sudden. Yeah, isn't that weird? Oh, you know why? Because I think I may have certain settings. It may say you have to follow to... No, I don't think it is on follow to chat, but a lot of these bots are set to follow because a lot of people put that restriction on, and maybe I do, I just can't remember. So, yeah, pretty weird. Okay, let's gain back. So I don't think I need to go all out selling anything to build the satellites now. Yeah, 21 days, you're right. So if we build it at 10, how many days in this month? May? 30 days has September, April, May. Oh, maybe I'll, to be safe, I better build it by the 9th. I better build it by the 9th. Yeah, Gleaser, my new follower, just said his statement, cheap viewers on ... That's not much of a follower if you ask me, Gleaser, so... Oh, but I do have a regular new follower. I got distracted by the cheap thing. So I'm wondering if Random Alone, I hope you're not associated with Kilatox D,
We're monitoring several contacts
cheap
at the
viewers.
moment. We may need to run a diagnostic. This doesn't look like a legitimate target.
But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm getting all confused with spam and new followers at the same time. So thank you very much. Still learning the Twitch game to deal with all the spam that goes on in the chat over there. I'm not used to it over on this side. And there we go. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same person or not, but I'll still thank you, Random Alone, just in case you aren't that person who left that message. Well, welcome aboard. I always like a new follower, and I hope you're enjoying this series. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, so I'm going to try and save gray market selling in case, because we got time for a few more missions before the 9th. I will now set the 9th as the day that I sell what I have to sell to get a couple satellites up. That's my thinking.
I still don't understand.
That's the plan. I'm sticking to it.
Go to all this trouble.
All right, so I think all we got to do now, let me just refresh my memory here. We got all 6 back in 21 hours. That's really good. So we have 7, and then another 3, 5, 7. So every few days after that, we start getting airships. Excuse me, hiccup. We start getting airships back. Yeah, 5 days down here. So yeah, our air game will quickly, unless we get hammered by air game all of a sudden. Yeah, it's in Europe, but it also is repairing in 3 days. So we'll take a look at that. and talk about bringing Gleaser back, or I may just stick with what I have. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one individual and switch over to Stingray. It's only a short turnaround for that, and I think now's the time to do it. While I got enough airships ready, and we'll have this one back in 12 hours. And then eventually I'll get Hawkeye switched out also. And while I'm at it, let's switch out Anthros's airship. We don't worry about how long it takes there because he's not going to see action over there. And there we go. And I think all the rest are Stingrays, which is the way I want it right now. Okay. No, I agree with you, but if I start transferring now, that's what, 3 days transfer, then that stops any repairing for 3 more days. So I'm just gonna wait till it's automatic, it's ready, and then send it over. Because I want at least the full assortment of airships here ready. Okay. Enough for the air game. I refreshed there. The barracks is still looking good. Oh, that's what we can do. Where's Van Dorn? He should be qualified for his promotion now. And he should be down on fatigued. Van Dorn, yes, he qualifies for a promotion. Let's give it to him. Now we can get extra will per different nationality in the squad. But as you can see, I like Stay Frosty. It's just my preference. Not that there's anything wrong with this one. The summer is the fatigue. If you're ever going to have fatigue spirals, in my experience, it's going to be in the summer. So May is on the edge of summer. And it can start happening in May if you have an unlucky sequence of events. So that's the way I'm doing it. That is the way I'm doing it. Okay. Let's start looking for our mission. Yeah, I can't think of anything else we need to do. Coming up, we get our marksman scope really fast. We get our alloy plating repaired from that unfortunate incident last time. And improved body armor in 3 days. So a lot coming up soon. And then we start getting laser weapons coming off the assembly line very shortly after that. And that is something that sounds very exciting to me. So let's go find a mission. And there is our marksman scope. So that means our rangers now can have +5 squad sight with the marksmen. So we're starting to get options for our scouts. It's only scouts that get that extra range and distance with that scope. But we got a couple scouts that are on the verge of hit and run now too, that really brings that marksman's rifle into play in a valuable way. So you'll start seeing less shotguns on scouts, depending on the mission, once we get hit and run, especially.
Commander,
okay, aircraft.
Priority 1 transmission coming in from the council.
So we getting our council mission out of the way early this month. Let's go see what it will be. All right, Zhang, we get another soldier. We can always use another soldier. We do not turn down soldiers where we operate. Yeah, Zhang. So a member of the Triad Criminal Organization has reached out to one of our contacts. Although we have little interest in the man himself, he allegedly has in his possession a piece of unique technology. Yes, we'll need to investigate. We will transmit further details to Central. The good news is we get an engineer and a scientist out of this. The bad news is only a $50 reward, but that's because we get a valuable soldier in addition to these payoffs. So Yeah. So that's the trade-off, and why you don't see a higher dollar reward on this mission, because the dollars come in the form of Zhang. Should we hopefully manage to keep him alive? It can be a deeply depressing mission if we don't keep him alive. Okay, so it's a heavy, and we'll keep it in mind as we pick out a squad for this thing. It's usually heavy on the thin men, heavy on the thin men drop-ins also, and so we need to work on putting together the right team here, big time. Unfortunately, I don't have a leader available. Yeah, Rick Hunter, he's back in 5 days, so I went and got him hurt. So what I may do is recruit Van Dorn for this mission. And double fatigue him, just so I have the option of drop-ins and having that extra shot, extra movement I can use. So let me just do that. And then what I may end up doing is not bringing a medic and just equipping more than a usual amount of med kits to counter the acid. That's one way to play it. Yeah, and there's also a chrysalid that drops in at some point. I think in the base game it's more mutons that drop in, but we definitely will see a chrysalid. I think there is some randomization on some of it, but it's usually a chrysalid, but I think we have the chance to see a muton. So this is not a good mission for rookies. I definitely want at least one engineer. And we got to figure out if Kibo, I don't have the most health in the world. Motarasu is the right one to use. Well, I'll tell you what, Lucia Mertens, just because the health is a little more secure. I think I'm going to bring Kibo back out when I have more of a urban map where cover destructions and lines of sight are not as wide open as they are on this map. So I'm going to bring Lucia Mertens as my engineer. And if I can get a promotion out of this one, yeah, and we very well will get it on this, very well could get it on this mission. We will gain a nickname of Waffle. I think that's what our viewer wanted on this one. So that's why I want to get this out. And we will do AT grenades because the tombstones are quite explodable. Especially because we have Sapper. So yeah, I definitely want to engineer on this one, because they drop in some awkward positions, and being able to chuck an HE grenade to remove their cover makes it a lot easier to kill some of those difficult drop-ins. So there's that. Okay, yeah, well, you're right. We got it earlier, so it tends to be a chrysalid. At least that's my experience in one of my practice playthroughs. I had a couple playthroughs where I played through May, another one I got into June, just while we're wrapping up Lamplighters to get the feel of this game again before we went live. I definitely want some gunners to lock these guys down. Machine Hater, I like the idea of bringing you out on this one. And I like the idea of Glenn Freaky Friendly. Is there anyone else? Caitlin Kelly, Valentine. These are all folks that are available for any new viewers that are followers on Twitch, or if you're here, and I haven't seen any new viewers in here in YouTube. But if you are lurking in the background and you want a character, speak up, because all these names in the barracks with dots are available for viewers. And we got some cool classes potentially available, from assaults, gunners, snipers, medics, more gunners, another scout, a medic. Yeah, I can go on and on. And then we have the almost death down here, another sniper, 13 days out. So I might as well throw that out for anyone that views live or after the fact on one of the saved ones. You know, I have characters ready to get named and ready to give away. And I had somebody made a suggestion on when I was posted the community tab today, and also in the Discord. On the community tab, someone said, you know, if you're not having trouble naming all your characters, how about naming one of them Commander Striker, since, you know, Bradford tends to talk about Commander Striker in this one. That'd be kind of fun to pull him into the team and get a shadow operative into the team. So that's a cool naming option that we're going to explore also, probably. So thank you to, I can't remember your screen name now, but Greg. Thank you, Greg, for that suggestion. I like getting comments and ideas and suggestions because we have a few people that we group named. Old McDonald is a group name. And in a way, well, no, it wasn't quite a group name, Banana, but because we liked Manana and I had struggle knowing how I should pronounce his last name. Yeah, there's lots of fun names you guys have been giving me here, and I appreciate it. So anyway, let's move on and pick out somebody that we need. I probably should take, as a matter of fact, a shooter, and he's close enough. Banana's close enough. Let's think about this. Oh wait, that's a gunner position. Let me bring Banana, say here, farther forward in the starting positions. And let's go back to the gunners. I think I'm just gonna go with Machine Hater. And I'm gonna have a second gunner, because I like gunners on this one. And we'll go with Freaky Friendly. I could go, I do have a flesh gunner. Sometimes a flesh gunner goes well, and since I do have two others that can do the hollow targeting, I think I'm going to pair with the flesh gunner in Caitlin Kelly. Available for any viewer that needs or wants a gunner. And then let's come up here, maybe an assault. I don't want to overdo my assaults because I don't have close combat though. I really need to get my assaults leveled up here as quickly as possible to get more close combats and to get ready for. Well, you know, I don't think I need close combat on this one. Famous last words, watch me regret that statement. But I'm going to bring this person out, try and level them up. They got 15 mobility, and that's somebody I would like to get promoted and ready for the upcoming covert ops that are going to be starting towards later this month when Exalt becomes a thing. So I think I'm going to pick that. And who do we have left? One more to go. And I'm thinking sniper territory. Emo. Werner, if you're still in here, guess what? You're going out. I could bring another newbie out, but we got to keep some of the others. And you got... Now, we probably won't need the Deadeye, because we definitely don't have float. It's more others. But I'm still going to get Werner up, because I need to get him closer to promotion territory. And I don't think... Yeah, we're just as close with Veronica. Yeah, so let's get Werner out on this one. Okay, now we got to look at how we need to equip on this mission, and for a lot of folks, it would be nice to carry medkits. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna throw a medkit here, so we don't have to worry so much about acid. Yeah, Van Dorn, I might even throw a medkit on you. Then again, maybe not, because I need motion trackers too. So there will be a couple that just don't get it. So we'll play around to get us in the best position possible. The specialist here, at least you have some health. I think I need a med kit on this guy. I have a feeling he's gonna get hurt. Oh, I also have something that could help Banana, and you won't have your typical smoke that I give you. I have two ways I can go with it. I probably will put the scope here. So to really make sure when we destroy with our HE grenades the cover that we really have the aim to just nail those exposed individuals. Yeah, I'm not finishing everybody all at once. I'm not looking at health and different things. I will then go back looking about health and seeing where the alloy vests go, what I need to trade out. Maybe I can't do certain things that I want and I have to trade off with alloy vests. You name it. That's what we could be doing. Now we have a marksman's rifle. I could do a scope that way. Except that's only for the you-know-what. So I may just keep the laser sight here. 6 health. Yeah, and since we have drop-ins, it can land anywhere. I think we do this and we take away the scope because it's only a minor buff for you, Werner. And we're going to play you like this. I want to keep you capable of moving and shooting because of the drop-ins. And that gets you up to 8. And unfortunately, because it's damaged, I only have 1 more available. Or you're just going to have to make do with 9. Let's just take a look at everybody's health to get a look there. So I got 7 here. I've got 8 here. We have 9 here. And if I feel I need to give something else here, I would go down to 8. My assault's at 6. That has me a little nervous. Normally I'd take the second motion tracker, but I feel like I probably need to do that. We'll see if somebody else trumps out for needing more health. We have 8 health here. 7 health, which is minimum that we need. But you have a med kit. Van Dorn does not have a med kit with 8. He's going to have to be the tough Van Dorn. And then Werner. So I think health-wise, our weakest soldier is right here in Caitlin Kelly that could be a target. So what we have, I can at least do this. Put a regular vest on. I'm feeling a lot better about that. Just because the acid has a, well, a lot of us have med kits though, so it'll be harder for we can't have the acid dink away our health. Only here we can, and I wish I had more health as a result. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take at least 1. Hey Shakti, did you get to see the mission at all? I think you came in too late to catch your antics on this mission. So it was a good mission for our Rocketeer, I think. And I can't wait for you to see it. So you'll have to watch it after we're done at some point when it's convenient for you. Yeah, it's a small-ish map. It feels even smaller because they drop in all around you. And so I need the HE. It's either that or a Rocketeer, but this has more uses. So yeah, this gives me 4 uses as opposed to up to 3 rockets. So I prefer an engineer than a Rocketeer on this mission. Banana is equipped to shoot after we. He's going to be my cleaner upper after we shoot away hopefully the cover. We have Van Dorn. We have 2 suppressors for those that drop in on Overwatch as long as we can gain sight. So therefore, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, we have a saw there. I'm thinking I got to go saws on both people, to be quite honest. I don't know if I can get away with the luxury of an LMG on this one. I need mobility. to move and shoot. That's what I'm thinking. No, I wouldn't have approached it that way with a huge smile on my face. I'm not that cruel. Although some of the comments in the YouTube chat were vicious. You'll understand when you watch the mission what they were in relation to. But I think this is probably how we're gonna go here. Let me just double check, because we got eight health there. We got the acid is mostly going to be a non-factor for all but 2 of us, and I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. I do like a motion tracker for those times when, say, the drop-in chrysalid doesn't act like a chrysalid and runs and hides, and it's nice to know where a chrysalid is sometimes. So they don't run up and just somebody. So we can keep our proper distance. You know. So yeah, I'm only looking at 1 motion tracker though. So not the 2 I often like to bring. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm happy with this. The only problem is we're close enough to the end of the stream right now. So here it is. So if you have comments for Ellen Ripley's new nickname, because the one the game gave her sucks. Anybody who's interested in Ellen Ripley's nickname, give me I got a few suggestions in the chat. I'd like a few more, and I'm just going to put out a poll between episodes, and we're going to come up with the winning nickname for Ellen Ripley. What were the I can't even remember the first oh yeah, the cat's name, which now is escaping me, which I should know off the top of my head. Just having her nickname be Alien. And there was one other which escapes me right now too, but I'll go back in the chat and get those. So anything else that comes up, oh, we know. Oh yeah, Jonesy, that's the cat's name. Thank you. Now, I said tight. I loved the banter. I don't, well, unless Felipe. No, he had far worse banter from Mike in Phoenix Point. So I like to think of any banter that we've had going as understood that is friendly banter. I mean, it's about his character. It's not about him. So it's not like you're saying anything about him. So there you go. So I enjoyed the banter in today's mission and whatnot. So thank you, everybody. And that's the only thing I can think of right now. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at the streaming schedule for the rest of the week. It's unchanged. Baldur's Gate tomorrow, and we come right back here for Friends in Low Places on Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel, and all of the above. And okay, so thank you, everybody. I appreciate the good chatter. I enjoyed it, and we had a good, successful. Well, I don't want to do spoilers for Shakti now, or we had a good mission. In particular, our Rocketeer, I will say. So thank you, everybody, for your comments. I appreciated all of you joining me for this evening's stream, and I look forward to seeing hopefully a lot of you on Friday again too. And if you're into Baldur's Gate, drop in and say hello tomorrow along with it. So this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time. And if you're in there, happen to be a viewer in the Twitch side, just hang out and I'll see if I can find a quick raid for us all. And we'll see y'all later.